Welcome back to Nicole as a Copycat. My name is Nicole and I'm very much not Teresa, but it is a collab, y'all. Y'all really don't know how long I've been waiting to do that. But in all seriousness, my name is Nicole and over here on this channel, we like to do anything that has to do with beauty. Please make sure to head on down below, hit that subscribe button, join the family, ring the bell, change it to all so that way you guys are notified every time I upload a brand new video. And while you're down there, you should, absolutely positively should, just hit that like button. Really helps my channel out and you know, it's kind of free to do. So me and the beautiful Teresa is Dead, also known as my Libra twin, have decided to come together and come up with a beautiful idea to do a collab. And today we're going to be talking about all of the products that we have picked up that haven't made it to our channels. Products that didn't make the limelight, if you will. Also, if you guys are not subscribed to Teresa of Teresa is Dead, what are you even doing with your life? She is literally the most hilarious person in the world. She is so sweet, she's real, she's raw, and she's kind of unhinged, but like in the very best way. Like, I love her for that. She is truly the freaking garbage queen. If you guys are coming from Teresa, I just want to say hi, hello. Thank you for coming to watch this. And if this is your first stop, make sure that you guys head over to Teresa's channel and check out the video that she is posting, because I personally am super excited to see the products that she has picked up and has not actually put on her channel yet. So on and into the products. We had both kind of given like a ballpark idea of trying to go through 10 products, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. We got some fun things over here. Some of them I haven't really necessarily had the chance to play with, and other ones I had. And I'm not gonna like sit here and give full-on reviews, but if I have something to say about it, I'm gonna pretty much spitfire it out. But mostly, we're gonna be talking about the reasons that it never made it to the channel. And yeah, if reviews come along with that, we're gonna talk about that too. So I might be spilling just a little bit of tea because there's definitely something in here. Maybe a couple of things that did not necessarily go as planned, or that I may have gotten a little teed off with and didn't really quite put on my channel. Let's jump into some products, shall we? All right, so the first product that we are going to talk about, this is kind of a two-parter. This is the ColourPop Haunted Mansion collection. I didn't actually pick up the entire collection. I only picked up 2 pieces of this. And it's because I didn't really want to pick up the entire collection because I wasn't going to use everything. And honestly, I'm not big on ColourPop, but like something about this palette just really called to me. This palette, and specifically the Super Shock shade. This Super Shock shadow is like absolutely stunning. I picked this up back in like September and totally intended on putting it on my channel. Was it September? I think it had to have been like early September. I never actually got this up on my channel because by the time that I received it in the mail, I feel like the time had already kind of passed on it. And then I ended up taking a break from YouTube for a little bit. Not happening anymore. I'm coming back full force. I originally bought this palette. I didn't know that there was any glitter shades in it, and I really am not a big fan of glitter shades. When I first saw it, I thought it was absolutely stunning, right? I actually haven't played with it because the moment that I opened it and I looked at it, I was really uninspired by like the color story in it. I thought it was gonna be just so much better based off of the promo pics. And for me, it was just like a giant flop. Okay, so next up on the list is the Blend Bunny Forget Me Not palette. So this was a face and cheek and eye palette. It's basically supposed to be your all-in-one palette that you can take to travel. So it's actually kind of funny with this palette. I had actually filmed a video and I absolutely hated the way that it looked. It really kept sticking to my base. It didn't want to blend. I was having some serious audio issues then as well. So the video didn't really come out the way that I needed it to be. So I just kind of abandoned the entire project. I never came back and did it. This palette is good for the eyes. I don't think it's really great for the face. And I feel like I'm the only one who had issues with that, which probably would have made it better for me to like actually get a review up on my channel. But I just kind of abandoned project and gave up on it because it was not the palette for me. Don't get me wrong. I love a good and palette, as Teresa would say. I love a basic bitch palette. That is my go-to. I am the kind of person who will create looks that are like wedding worthy over and over again. But there was something about this that like it just got muddy and patchy and it did not want to blend out. It stuck and it was absolutely horrific. This one was a no for me. Let's switch it up a little bit. This one was a Wet n Wild Shadow Silk. I had wanted to do like a whole video of just dedicated to drugstore, but unfortunately I never got around to it. So many other videos and releases had happened. I think I played with this one time, and this product actually performed really well. And along with that, I had also picked up this Essence Nothing Compares to Nudes eyeshadow palette. So it's just a little 6-pan palette, and I thought that this would go really well with that video. And then you see what happened is that like this was in a small little Ulta bag. The other thing I bought from CVS, but this was in a small Ulta bag, and somehow I lost the bag. And I didn't recently find it again until like I started moving my whole makeup and filming station around, because I moved to a completely different building to be filming in. So I lost this, and I haven't had a chance to even play with it. So the more that I look at this palette, the less I'm in a rush to get to playing with it. Because when I look at it, I see the shades. There's like 2 matte shades, the rest are 4 shimmers. And the problem is, I feel like the 2 matte shades in that palette are just like not deep enough to really like create a cohesive look with. Unless if it's like one of those things that would take me by surprise and I lay it on and it's a little bit deeper than what it looks and appears to be in the pan. So I think I only spent like $4 on that palette. So really it wasn't like a huge loss for me. And that's really all I can say about it. And I hope that Teresa's video, she's gotten to play with more of her products, because I feel bad that I haven't gotten around to all of these things. See, that's the problem with makeup. Things come out all the time, and this is a good reason to not buy every single launch. You're gonna get swamped with buying everything to the point where you won't even get chances to play with everything. So be responsible with your money. Pick up things that you're actually gonna use and really love. Do your research before you just buy a launch because it's the newest, latest, and greatest thing. Because at the end of the day, you only have one face. You can only use so many palettes. On to the next 2 things. I have used these. So these are the Impress lashes by Kiss. They are the ones that you do not need a bond to use. They're basically like press on nails, but like for your lashes. They already have like this adhesive strip that you just put on the underside of your lashes, and I'm actually wearing them today. They are phenomenal. I like them. All I gotta say is that when you're pulling some of these out of the package, there's like the glue on the back that gets stuck, and you have to peel that off before you go to try to put it underneath your eyelash. Otherwise, 1, it's not gonna look good, and 2, it's not gonna lay down the way that you want it to, because every time that you're trying to clamp with your tweezers up and under, it's gonna get stuck and just rip it off. So it's very tedious to pull them out of the package and then pull off that glue so that way you can apply it. And then heaven forbid, you accidentally touch that adhesive part that goes and sticks up underneath the eye, you can't use the lash, because they are a one-time thing. And I will say, as quick and easy as these things are to pretty much apply and how good they look a little bit more natural. The only downside is that they are a little bit more expensive. I would recommend definitely picking these up on sale. For a while there, they only had the kit where it came with the lashes, and then every time you got this little tweezer thing. And that would get very expensive. Plus, how many of these things do you really need? Probably not more than 1 or 2. So they have since stopped doing that, and you can pick up like one of these sets, and then let's say you lose your tweezers, you can go back and buy the tweezers separately. Now they also have refill packs for just the lashes, which makes it a little tiny bit more cost efficient. Not entirely, but like just a little bit more cost efficient. But still, I wouldn't recommend picking these up unless if they were on sale, because they're one-time use. Out of this pack, I think that there was 2 pairs that I couldn't use because the adhesive was just ruined because of either I touched it or the glue wouldn't come off the back, and I couldn't get it to lay down properly. And they are a little bit more fragile to get out of the pack. Same thing goes with this one. This is the Kiss Falscara. This one I believe came first before the Impress ones that you just press on. This one actually comes with tweezers, it comes with a lash bond and a sealant. So it's like a duo little pen that you just brush on. So you're going to pull your little wispy off and you're gonna paint your little lashes with the bond, and then you put it up. And then once you're all done, you can seal it in with the sealant on the other side. But these, I like these. You can wear these for a couple of days. Granted, they don't stay on the greatest and like they don't look as fresh as the first day, but like if you really take your time and do it really well and you like wash them in between, very carefully, of course, you can keep them lasting and looking really good. And then if it falls off, you can easily just go in and add some more lash bond and seal it back in. So I will say that these ones are far more cost efficient. I am obsessed with these things, and I have already went and purchased far more packs of the refills and more of the removers as well as the lash bond, because these things are incredible. So if you guys are looking for an easier way to do a lash that isn't a strip lash, because sometimes strip lashes are so tedious to put on, these ones, it's a little uncomfortable because you literally put it up under the eyelash rather than on your lash line. They're a heck of a lot more beginner friendly. It's a little uncomfortable at first. I'm not gonna lie, but they work a million times better. So the Falscara lashes, absolutely. Those are definitely worth it every single time. And if you can get them on sale, pick up like multiple packs because it's well worth it. You will use them. We got another product that's on my face. So, you know, this Rare Beauty highlighter went absolutely viral all over. This thing sold out, not once, maybe not twice, maybe more than twice. I don't know. It sold out pretty freaking quick. And it was really hard to get your hands on. It gives you the most beautiful highlight in the world. Like, I didn't even have to use that much. It is stunning. And before I even touched it in the pan, it was stunning. And that's part of the reason I haven't put it on my channel, is because I was like looking at it all the time because it was so shiny and pretty and I didn't want to mess it up. So I kept putting it off on even testing it for the first time because I knew the moment I touched the pan, it would never look the same again. And let me tell you, it doesn't look the same. I mean, on camera, it's coming out very shiny, but it doesn't look the same. There's a reason that this product sold out. It is so stunning. I mean, the light barely needs to hit it and you are glowing like a goddess. This one I will say is a very, very light shade. And so I feel like I have just a tiny bit of like, it's almost too light for me. So there is more shades that I eventually plan on picking up because I really like this formula. I haven't made it on my channel because I was just honestly too afraid to even touch it. And that sounds so stupid because if you're spending the prices on makeup, you need to be using these things. Anyways, I am the perfect example as to why not to just keep buying things because they're pretty, because if you don't ever use it or touch it, if you buy the very expensive things and you have them in your collection and you're only saving them for like special occasions, don't do that. Don't be that person. It's a very irresponsible person. Use the things that you were spending your money on. Because at the end of the day, these things all have an expiration date. The moment that you open them or swatch them or touch them, the moment that they are opened, they start going bad. Speaking of expensive things and not using them because you feel like they're too expensive and that you need to save it for special occasions. I got this Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. I think this one was from 2 years ago. Maybe it was a year ago. No, I think it was 2 years ago. I don't remember when this one came out. So I bought this. And today was the very first time I actually used it. I have the other holiday release from Pat McGrath. That is the pink carton one, like the light pink carton one. I do have that one. I love it. But let me tell you, the mattes in this look dang near identical to the ones in the light pink one. I don't have it out here, otherwise I would compare it and show you. But I haven't used this until today. And that was because I see Pat McGrath, I see the prices on the things, and I'm like, I can't use it. It's too expensive. I gotta save it for a special occasion. And I picked it up planning to put it on my channel, but I didn't because it was too expensive. Tell me how that makes sense. Make it make sense, but it doesn't. It doesn't. So I'm starting to like throw all my opinions to the side and start trying to like use things more. Okay, and for the next product, I'm kind of a very terrible friend for this and kind of an asshole, but we have the Teresa is Lethal palette. But Teresa knows that this is gonna be in here, so don't even come for me. So I have not once played with this yet. I picked this up when they did the very last restock. I don't think you can get your hands on this palette anymore. I've never tried a Lethal Cosmetics palette, and I had never picked up any of Teresa's palettes. So the moment that I could get this and that it restocked, I picked it up immediately. I didn't care about the shipping. I didn't care how much it costed. I probably would have been that person that would have found myself on Mercari later and buying a resale because it's beautiful and I need that silver in my life. As well as like that like blue pinky shade. This one, I'm excited and I want to bathe in this. So this one hasn't made it on my channel, but that's not going to continue to be the case. As I've already told Teresa, this is still going to have its debut on my channel. It's just not right now. I got really swamped right when this had restocked and I finally got it in the mail because it took forever. I ordered it and then they had put like a whole month's time on the shipping, which kind of sucked. But this little beauty and little baby will be making it to my channel as soon as I can. So I can't wait to slather that all over my face. And let's talk about things that have a really long shipping time, shall we? So these palettes, these collections, they're from a brand that I usually really enjoy. I really love their things. I've reviewed some of the things on my channel before. Real tea, real shade. I am so angry. I'm angry about these. I am beyond angry. It took so long for these to come in. So long. My thoughts are, I haven't even opened the box. I haven't opened the boxes because I've been that angry about it. You know why? When you are spending the kind of money that you are spending, when a brand is launching a collection, why are you even gonna launch it if you don't have it in stock? Why is a brand launching collections that they can't immediately fulfill? I am so frustrated about these to the point where I have actually like refused to even open them. They've just been sitting. I mean, literally Ghostface is actually kind of dusty and it's kind of gross. So I'm gonna probably put these down because they're really big. But I don't even want to open them today. I'm just gonna keep on looking at them because I am so mad. So mad. And I am striking. I am literally picketing the damn brand. This is ridiculous. People are spending a lot of money on these collections. If these are supposed to be a Halloween collection, why are they coming after Halloween? There is no reason that these should have been after Halloween. I'm not really gonna take these and make a Christmas look. I feel like it's really hard to even like review it as a content creator when these things arrive so late. There's already videos on it. Granted, it's not a rat race. It doesn't matter who gets their videos up first, but it does kind of play into the analytics. So by the time that they finally got here, they were old news. There was other collections that I can get a heck of a lot faster up and on my channel. I feel like as soon as they got here, I seen them and I was like, damn, I wasted my money. And maybe that's on me, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it's really shady to launch something for a specific time. Like if you know that it's gonna take that long to get these things out and you want this to be a Halloween palette, launch it August. If it's gonna take that long to get to people, not to mention there's so many people that like didn't even get the right order or end up with the right things. Oh, I was heated. So I have nothing to say about those collections. I'm sure the palettes were great. Fantastic. Speaking of brands that I'm on strike with, I bought something from Juvia's Place and they were having a heck of a sale. And this was like probably a year ago. Like I am not shopping Juvia's Place anymore because of the way that the brand had treated me. They had a huge sale. I bought a lot of things. This was quite some time ago. And I picked up these sticks. What are they called? The shade sticks, multi-purpose foundation sticks. And I picked up a shade that I could like bronze with. I picked up one that I could like highlight with, one that I thought would be like perfect for foundation. There were so many things that I ordered. I ordered lipsticks, all of the things. Well, first of all, shipping took forever. When my box finally got here, and let me tell you, it was like one of those situations where it was like a month and a half. You spend a whole bunch of money and you're waiting a month and a half for even getting like a confirmation. You take the money, but like you're waiting that long and then the box finally gets to you. I remember I opened the box and like half of the products that I had spent my money on were not inside of the box. There was like my order form was in there. All of the things that I bought were listed out on it, but the products were missing from the box. So I remember I contacted customer service and I'm like, hey, so y'all forgot this, this, and this. And they messaged me back and they said, well, we actually sold out of those products, so we didn't have the items to fulfill it. And I was like, all right, well, you guys still charged me for these things. And they said, well, we don't do refunds. Okay, well, if you don't do refunds, are you going to replace these things with something else? Like what can we do here? Because if I'm spending money on products that I didn't ever receive, like something needs to be done here. And it was kind of like one of those situations like, oh, we'll send you a coupon, or I can't remember if it was a coupon. I think they gave me like a coupon code and then you're gonna get an email with a promo code to use to get some free things. So basically like a gift card situation. I never received that email, never. They kept writing me off. They kept telling me to send them the weights of the box, and I did. And they just kept writing me off. So at that point, I was just teed off. And I was an absolute clown. I should have disputed this with my bank at this point, but like by the time that the box even came, like I felt like it was too late to even dispute it. And now we're here. And now that we're here, I like have all this anger towards Juvia's Place. And it sucks because some of their products I really, really do enjoy. I just did not like the way that customer service treated me. I didn't like their shipping time. You know, if you're gonna be charging customers for things and then never even fulfilling it and telling them, sorry, you can't get a refund, like I don't wanna shop your brand anymore. Period. That is it for today's video. So that's everything that I have not talked about on my channel yet. That is it. Oh, no, it's not. I stand corrected. Y'all have seen me in these, right? This is a House Labs concealer and this is a House Labs foundation. So I picked these up per Teresa's recommendation, actually, as a matter of fact. And let me tell you, Garbage Queen did not lead me astray. These babies are everything. They look so good. I love them. They last a really long time. And like, it's hard for me to love a foundation and a concealer, but these are like ones that like I would repurchase over and over and over again. Teresa did not lead me astray. I don't know why it took me so long to try these because everybody's been talking about them. They are incredible. I haven't shown them like on my channel, like me using them, but like, I guess they've kind of made their debut because like I'm wearing them today. I love the way that it makes my face look. I have combination skin. I know Teresa has dry skin, but like I've seen people with oily skin, combination, normal, dry, all use these and love them. So I will say that if you guys have been sleeping on the House Labs, pick it up. It's really good. Almost spaced it, but now we have talked about everything officially of all of the products that did not make the Limelight. If there is anything that you guys are wanting to like actually see a review on or to make its way to my channel, please leave it down in the comments below. I love chatting with you guys down there. I also would like to take a moment to just really say thank you to Teresa for partnering up with me on this. I am forever grateful, as you know, because you have to keep on hearing me about it. But I just want to say thank you for being the amazing person that you are. Truly. Like, not to get all like sappy and girly on you, but like I kind of like love you, so thanks. If you guys are not following Teresa, head down there, go check her out. She deserves all of the love in the world and she's never going to lead you astray. She is going to tell you the realest real about all of the products that you do not need to buy. She's going to help you out with what to pick up on sale and what to save your money on, and she's going to make you laugh until your tummy hurts. That's just kind of what she does. She's really funny. If you guys liked today's video, please make sure to head down below, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, change it to all so that way you guys are notified every time I upload a brand new video. Hit the like button, really helps my channel out. And thank you guys for watching. Really, thank you guys. Like, I am very thankful for each and every single one of you guys for being here. And now that we're finished, you should go ahead to Teresa's. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.